Hello, Guildmaster here with Race 3 of the Pan Asia Championship. We're on our way to New Zealand actually, and I'm still first of course by 27 points, which is basically just one race win. So well, if you get qualifying and fastest lap, so we're on to Ruapuna Park Grand Prix now. 16-minute race as always, of course, at 2 o'clock this time. I actually remember we did race here in Formula Rookie once, like just once before on the short track, and this time we have the full track, and it's actually, this circuit has a lot of turns. It's a very slow circuit, so it'll be very hard. It's gonna be a careful circuit, but it's actually raining this time. So third race with LMP3. We had a nighttime race, we had a day race, and now we have our rain race. I'm actually P1 surprisingly, even though I'm slow. I guess the rain helped me, so we'll see how that works. I need to make a setup though, so we're talking 1 minute 30 a lap for sure. So 1 minute 30, 3:15, 5 to 10 laps, 11 laps. Let's put 12 laps. I think that should be good. Just to be safe, of course. You know, even 13 laps, it doesn't really matter. And keep the radiator opening a lot. So, I shall start. Should have set this up before, but I forgot. And we'll see how we go. Okay, let's get a rolling start. To the first corner, rolling around. This guy, get out of my way. I'm in the lead here. Stay right under. My window wiper's not even on. I didn't even realize. I'm watching my speed. Barely made it for the green flag. But on our way in the straight, luckily we are first place, and that makes a big difference here in the rain. So we got no one's backsplash covering our windows. We can see a little more clearly. Now in the dry, I can barely see in this car. But here in the rain, now I can definitely not see in this car at all. So braking a little late there for the hairpin. No big deal. I can barely race this track in the dry. So now to do it in the wet is even impossible. Especially since it's more raining than qualifying, it seems like. More slidey. Which is not good at all. It's a very hard circuit. How many turns? This is the most turns in a circuit we've ever raced. For such a short circuit, that is, it has a lot of turns. So that's the thing. It's not very fast at all. It's a very slow circuit. But we need to get a big lead here. Because I'm going to spin out 100 times. We're definitely doing that right now. So, hopefully, from what little did I learn in the dry, I can apply here in the wet. These puddles on the inside are going to ruin. I really need to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze on such a circuit you have to watch the whole time. These puddles are going to get giant by the end of the lap or track. I can't even see where the turn is. That's how hard it is. It's such a flat circuit, you can't see anything. Already 4 seconds ahead though, so I guess that's good. Now the circuit is also like very close. Like a lot of the corners, you can see each other in the corners. And it's a very small track for sure. You can see everyone to the left over there. Not like I'm looking out my window how rainy it is, but we're getting a lead here, and honestly, there is a chance we can catch up to last place. This could be a possibility. And it might be a very surprising one. Oh, I forgot. This is not the corner. I was thinking that corner was a different corner. This corner you have to brake more than I thought. And it turns more than you think. It really is a hairpin. I think the radius does decrease, that's why. Now I can use these puddles as braking reference. Cannot see where the corner is at all. Guessing the whole time as I'm turning. Even if maybe if I go in helmet cam, this might be the only track where that is useful. Or even the other cam, this one. Actually, this is my favorite camera angle for sure. But it's hard, very hard to race in this camera angle because of the FOV. Well, let's try it actually, the helmet cam. On the straights, everything is all clear, but in the corners, we'll really be looking into it. It's still raining lots. It might not even be raining that much. Okay, I cannot see anything with this helmet cam. That whole slide was because of that. Luckily, our lead is good enough. That's the problem. The depth of field just ruins everything. I don't know when you would ever race with that. Look at that. Puddles, too, ruining. And I'm just tires are locking up without you even knowing, because they just slide across. You can see everyone on the way as we go across. It's another tight turn. Tight turns everywhere, that's this whole thing. It's such a performance car we're riding around here. No Zolder in the Pan Asia, of course. Surprise. And there we go, we just slide off. Like every corner I'm just sliding off. If you hit the brakes, you'll slide off even more because you can't turn if you hit the brakes. It's like driving on ice, actually. And these puddles, there's nothing you can do. I guess you have to not accelerate. And I think here in turn 1, look at plus 10 seconds. And I'm still, look at that. Into turn 1, there's a giant puddle. And I have to let these like puddles drag me into the corner. I don't know how I'm gonna survive so many laps around here. 16 minutes is a long time for the rain to continue to. And how is it giving me? Where did I go off even? I have no idea.
You're leading by 7 seconds. We're in a good place, but keep it up.
See, like sometimes he actually says that, but you really need the relative timing instead. I don't need the timer anymore. I only use the timer for time trial, of course. See the sector times and where I'm doing. Here, now I'm finally setting a fastest split. And get a good lap. I have no idea where to brake for this final corner. And when to start accelerating. Oh, that's a giant pedal on the outside. Those upshifts are real mean. So let's see now. Turning and like going over puddles at the same time is scary. Maybe if I go in a higher gear, I won't spin out as much. See, look at that. Now I'm facing the wrong way down the track. What is that, like 2 spins so far? 2 spins, not bad. But they just gained a lot of time on me. And I don't know if I can survive another one. And I think the sun is coming out though. If it really is, that's the nicest thing this game has ever done. It's still raining though. You can see the rain falling. Maybe I should stay in a higher gear here. That was like nothing you can do. Lost 10 seconds on that. Still 5 seconds ahead. Very funny. The problem is, because of how hard it's raining, like, there's no dry spot on the track at all. So this is going to be very annoying. No idea where to go at all. Let's go into 6th gear though, so we can go across this maybe. And it'll be more safe because I won't jump RPM up perhaps. I won't jump as much. We're halfway done only. And with how slow we're driving, I doubt I'll run out of fuel for sure. Oof. As soon as you go over that puddle on the inside, you lose all feeling in your wheel. I cannot see left turns, that's the problem. Right turns I can kind of see. If I try to take a left turn in this car, you can't see nothing. The giant wheel arch covering everything. Okay, casually going over there. Slower, of course, which is why they won't give me a penalty, which is nice. Look at that, it just drags you to the inside. I'm like not even touching the acceleration. There's no way they drive like this in real life. That'd be crazy if they do. Of course they drive in the rain, but I think the puddles and how they accumulate maybe isn't the most realistic thing. They act realistically, but I don't know if that would happen. Now, I am noticing that there's less raindrops on my windshield. Okay, this is the thing I don't get. So obviously, I spin out there because there's a giant puddle, but I do notice that on the outside, there's a nice place to go on the curb, even though it's more slippery. Except it's outside
5 minutes to go.
of the white lines, and they'll give you a penalty every time you go over it. I guess a 1 second penalty though is better than a 10-second time loss of spinning. That's so dumb. I guess here, we'll see next lap, of course. I'll try it. Now the raindrops are back onto me. And if I spin out right now, then they'll definitely catch up to me. I don't know if I took that spin faster. I just thought I'd roll away, but look at that. This was the hardest race ever, honestly. Rain makes everything impossible. And there's nowhere you can go. Because the circuit is 1 minute 30. So, everyone ain't taking out the puddles. 4 minutes. That's 3 laps. That's a problem. So let's go on the outside here. It's nice and safe. Oh, and they actually didn't give me a penalty. Wow. Even though the thing is in qualifying, and earlier in the race they did, so.
P2 is 5 seconds behind. Good job, keep pushing.
It's going very wide, of course. It's the only way. Ow. Don't upshift with your nail. Of course, finally, we're driving a car that uses paddle shifters. Don't have to use a clutch. Only use the clutch if you're spinning out. That's the only time I've ever touched it for this car.
go.
3 minutes, 2 laps. Just like we thought. Actually, though, it has been taking longer than a minute 30 for some of these laps. This lap actually was pretty fast. 126. Okay, I guess it's not as slow as I thought it would be. I guess that 136 was because I was 12 seconds off. Which makes sense, I guess. Go outside. And that is not. See, look, there we go. But the slowdown for this hairpin is enough, perhaps. Look at that. Some of these corners, the rain just flies off your windshield and then back on it again. To be honest, I don't think we even ever had a race that's been like fully rainy like this. Well, I do know of one, but it's not very common. I still want a snow race though. There goes the 200. No one needed that anyways, you don't brake there. I have no idea how you're probably supposed to take puddles. Final lap now, I think. Or at least I hope so. Weather's not getting any better.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah, 1 minute. So this is the last lap. Now the thing is, I'm only doing like 16 minutes, but I think the full race you can do is not half an hour, but longer than half an hour. I think you can do a 1 hour of this. I think that's the highest option, 1 hour. I can't imagine if it's actually 1 hour of full rain. If it is, that's insane. Of course, the only reason I don't do the long races is because, well, it would take, it already takes 1 hour to upload 20 minutes. So 3 hours to upload 1 hour. Plus, you know, if I render the video, lots of footage to go through. Also lots to talk about. I can barely figure out stuff to talk about here in our little 16-minute race. Gotta do our research. But yes. We're out of here. I'm done. I don't want none of this. Skip the cooldown lap. Continue. I don't care about this. 26 points. I did not have fastest lap. I did. Wait, what? Why don't I only get 26 points? They're scamming me. Oh, maybe because the qualifying points they already added on since I exited after qualifying to go back to the main screen, but whatever. We won then, and still the second, third, and fourth have always been changing, so we should be quite in the lead. On to Japan next again. Man, just go to Japan once. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.